Selamlar arkadaşlar. İkinci bölümle devam ediyoruz. Hiçbir şey yapmadık. Şuradan sadece aşağı indik. O kadar. Devam. Kaldığımız yerden hemen devam ediyoruz. Lan burası ortak salon değil. Üstteymiş ortak salon ya. Çeto. Yapmayın ama böyle şeyler Çeto.
Revelio.
Ana. Ana. Heh.
Must be different starting Hogwarts in your 5th year.
Revelio.
Şuradan kameradan arkadaşlar. Benim biraz kamerayı büyütmek istiyorum ama ya. Kontrollerden bakalım. Ay ay ay ay. Siz de görün, siz de görün, siz de görün. Pardon. Ay. Buraya geçiyorum arkadaşlar. Artık bakmayacağım. Tamam böyle oynayalım.
They're lucky they didn't end up as dragon food, like that poor man from the ministry.
Can't imagine starting a new school this.
Revelio.
Let them through.
Who does Nelly think she is anyway?
Still not working. Ugh. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. It's not a complicated spell. I should be able to do it non-verbally. Why is this not working? Ugh. Oh, hello there. Welcome to Gryffindor. I'm Cressida.
Pleasure to meet you, Cressida.
Memnun oldum.
Splendidly theatrical arrival to the sorting ceremony last evening. Made it in by the skin of your teeth. Is it true that you're Professor Fig's protege?
Evet öyle bir şey ya.
I'm not sure I'd say that, but I did study with him a little before we arrived.
Blast! I was hoping he might have given you some advice on non-verbal casting.
Is that what you were trying to do just there?
Oh, yes. Having a spot of trouble. I've mastered the charm using its incantation, but this is proving a bit trickier.
Belki sadece biraz daha pratik yapmalısın. Oyunculuk çalışmanız gerekiyor. Anlayacağından
Don't worry,
eminim.
you'll get it in the end.
Oh, I hope so. If I can get it, Professor Ronan's sure to be very impressed. I'm just going to keep at it.
Sorun yok kuzum, yapacaksın. Sana şans diliyorum.
Well, good luck with it. It was nice to meet you, Cressida.
You as
Really?
well. Enjoy your first day.
Lumos.
Ne haber lan? Ne haber lan? Hop hop
Revelio.
hop.
I still can't believe that girl wrote her essay on shrinking solutions and thought it would be clever to shrink it before handing it in.
İşte burada silah sıktığımızda keşke şey yapsalar. Silah sıktığımızda lan büyü yaptığımızda tövbe tövbe.
Forgot to read the chapter for lessons today. Wish
I
I
hope
had
a
those
professor
extra
catches
Revelio.
She gets bolder
First
every
day.
year.
Ne yapıyorsun lan?
I thought about transferring to both Battens just to get away from Professor Black and his
She gets bolder every year.
But then I remembered that I had to be strong.
Protego. Lumos.
That girl thinks she can get away with anything.
Hogwarts hasn't been the same since Black took over.
Ne yapıyorsun
Why
kızım?
is everyone so highly strung? It's perfectly safe. Well, hello. Don't mind me. I find it helpful to change my point of view now and again. Put things in perspective. Once I made it to the top of Gryffindor Tower, from the outside, without a broom.
Goodness.
I'm Nellie, by the way. Nellie Ogspire. I've heard rumors about what happened to you on your way to Hogwarts. Is it true? About the dragon?
Evet bak izi de var hatta. Başa çıkamayacağım bir şey
But
değildi.
we handled it very well.
I'll say. I think you've already earned a reputation for fearlessness.
Teşekkür ederim dedi.
Anyway, you've certainly brought some much needed excitement to Gryffindor. And Hogwarts, for that matter.
Rahat ol bebeğim. Yüksekten
I
korkmuyorsun
take
değil
it you're
mi?
not afraid of heights.
It's something I've always done, since I was little. My mother once found me on the roof when I was 5. Still has no idea how I got there. But
Vay be.
with all the strange hallways and rooms in the castle, and everything lurking in and outside the grounds, you don't need to scale a tower to see something incredible here.
Hiçbir
I'd
ejderha
imagine
gördün mü?
most students have never seen a dragon. Have you?
Goodness, no. And I've never heard of one attacking a carriage like that. Not enough meat in a carriage, I'd think.
What exactly are the rumors about my journey to Hogwarts?
That you escaped a dragon attack? Isn't that enough? Most of us arrive via train or boat. Not having just escaped the jaws of a dragon. Of course it's got people talking. Word travels fast at Hogwarts.
Tanışma
I'm sure I'll be
memnun
seeing you
oldum.
around,
Memnun oldum.
either
ya,
in our
memnun
common
oldum.
room or when you scale your next tower.
You never know. Bye for now.
Çok hızırlı lan.
Revelio.
Çok hızırlı oğlum. Çok hızırlı ya. Çok tatlı bir oyunmuş. Ciddi anlamda hani sarıyor.
You'll like it, trust me.
Şimdiden zevk aldım yani. Sadece şurada takılarak.
Sure you don't want to try it? Brewed it myself.
Kimsin
Hello.
lan?
You're the new fifth year.
Aha.
Pleased to meet you. I'm Gareth Weasley. Heard about your travels here. Can't believe it. Glad you and Fig are all right. Is it true that someone from the Ministry was with you in the carriage?
Oh, yes. A friend of Professor Fig's.
Oh, didn't mean to pry. Nasty business, dragons. Again, very glad you're here.
Thank you, Gareth. So am I. Are you related to Professor Weasley?
I am. She's my aunt.
Must be nice having an aunt for a professor.
You'd think so, wouldn't you? Aunt Matilda tends to treat me as if I'm a first year. Keeps too close an eye on me. It's all a bit suffocating, to be honest. Still, she means well. And she's an incredibly powerful witch. She'll have your back.
Vay be.
Seems you enjoy brewing. Might I assume that you've a talent for potions of all sorts?
Well, as I see it, there's little difference, fundamentally, between brewing a modification to butterbeer and a Wiggenweld potion. Though, I'm not certain Professor Sharp would make the connection. He doesn't appreciate my, creativity as much as you might think.
Vay am. Herif bira yapıyor amına
Are
koyayım.
you having butterbeer for breakfast?
Oh no. I've been perfecting a recipe I came up with over the summer. I'm almost there, based on some reactions that may need a bit more work.
Sağ
Well,
ol
it was
Garrett.
nice meeting you, Gareth, and thank you for the insights on your aunt.
Pleasure to meet you as well. Good luck today.
New Gryffindor. Professor Weasley's waiting for you outside the common room.
Sağ ol kardeş. Hello.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind.
Kalmayız
Especially
bacım.
as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success.
Thank you.
Here you are.
Bu ne oğlum?
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a fifth year. You would be
Allah.
wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Çok iyi
Thank
oldu
you,
lan.
Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
Hadi bakalım. Bir de birazcık bir oyun sesini kısmam lazım. Başım ağrıdı ya. Tamam.
This way. The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings. Do keep up.
Hadi bakalım nasıl geçecek?
The guide appears to have some information for you about that painting of poor Barufio. Simply cast Revelio on it, and we'll see what the guide
Revelio.
Porte beyin iksiriyle ünlü büyücü Barufio'yu tasvir ediyor ve büyülü sözler uygunsuz bir şekilde söylendiğinde ne olduğunun bir örneği olarak bir keresinde F yerine S dedi ve kendini göğsünde bir bufalo ile yerde buldu. Wow.
Revelio.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
Dobby mi?
No time to waste. You've classes to attend.
Evet, dersler var.
Good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Ne yapacağız? Haritayı açacağız. Bir Blue Flames hızlı seyahat noktası keşfediniz. Evet, tamam. Haritayı açtım. Map. Tamamdır. Evet.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall.
Tamamdır. Teşekkür ederim. Yukarıdan gitmemiz lazım o
You
zaman.
can get almost anywhere
Aşağıdan.
in the castle
Evet.
from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak. That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become auras. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that regard.
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time.
Kayda baktım
Judging by
arkadaşlar,
your
tamamdır.
adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
Korkarım yok diyelim.
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you.
Fik'te bir bokluk
Good luck
var.
today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And
Okay.
invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
Sağ ol canım.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival?
Yaptınız
I did
efendim.
my best, but I'm fairly certain she suspects that we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Buna gidelim ya.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Tamamdır.
Revelio.
Hatta yaktım aşağıya.
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit. We sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson. I try to move.
Göreve başlayalım çeto. Bir görev yapar. Finito veririz bugünlük.
Here. Behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Aha bu
Shall
adam
we
şey değil lan.
begin? Welcome to year 5 of charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms. Anyone? Anyone? Hmm? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another.
Evet.
Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm?
Çağırma böyle. Akıyor muydu?
Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Akıyor aynen. Başla. Heh.
Accio.
That is not bad.
Yürü
You
git lan.
are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai
Bizim
here.
rakibimiz yok kardeş. Biz
Very good, everyone.
ejderhayı
That's enough of that.
yenmişiz.
Well, as you all seem to have the
Ejderhadan
basics down,
daha
and it is an
güçlüyüz biz.
exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion
Sen rahatta kalsana.
outside for a spot of fresh air. After me. I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off?
Okay.
Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will. But instead of throwing them up, that's it! Stay focused. Excellent control there. Happens to the best of us. Splendid!
Oğlum hiçbirisini
Don't lose your
yapamadık.
composure.
Yapamadık lan.
Very good. Points to Gryffindor. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Be sharp. There we go.
Accio.
Otis puanla bizde.
Watch this.
Yapma işte bunu ya.
Quite impressive. Let us do this. That is how it's done.
50 yapmamız lazım. İşte bu birader. İşte bu.
Excellent control there.
Yaptık bu işi. Yavaş yavaş çözüyoruz ha.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Here we go! There we go.
Accio.
That's it.
Natsa'yı da 50'ye getirdik ya. Rahatta kal, rahatta kal.
Brilliant!
Sen rahatta kal öncelikle. Akıyor. Yapma. Yapma. Asiktir. Ulan 30 yapsak bile kazanıyorduk ya.
Very good, both of you. Well done.
Karı yendi bizi. Olsun. Olsun, olsun, olsun. Pes etmek yok beyler bayanlar. Pes etmek yok. Biz bu okulda yargı dağıtacağız.
Gather your things on the way out.
İyi kalpli bir insanız biz.
Well
İçimizde
done
ufak
back
da
there.
olsa bir
You
kötülük var
took the
tabii ki.
loss in stride. Didn't want to go too easy on you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Well, it's been nice talking and competing with you.
And with you. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
A word, if you would.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? Miss Onai is a talented witch. Take it in stride. One often gains the most from the battles one has lost.
Of course, Professor. It was a challenging match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Arkadaşlar. Çok güzeldi. Oyunu kaydet diyelim. Okey. Bugünlük bu kadar diyelim. İzlediğiniz için teşekkür ederim. Takip ettiğiniz için teşekkür ederim. Sizi seviyorum. Bir dahaki yayın yarın olur yüksek ihtimalle. Orada da video gelir. Görüşürüz. Kendinize iyi bakın.